Welcome back to Breaking Point. Today I have something very special for you. I am going to review an at-bat that I had against Jake Arrieta, me in the box. This is Jake Arrieta's Cy Young award-winning year. And spoiler alert, I get a hit. So that'll be fun. Also, I have a couple of inside stories that you may or may not know about relating to this at-bat. So stay tuned for those. Let's jump in. I call this crisscrossing the corner. You know, tunneling is a crazy concept. There's no way a big leaguer swings at that. If this ball's 1-7, he absolutely crushes it. Boom, that's the breaking point. All right, as we do now, as is customary, let's play the at-bat through and let you guys see what's going on. This terrible angle, first one, can't see where the pitch is. Ball 2, ball 3, borderline strike, strike, nasty movement, and there it is. Bam! 97 off the bat. Don't sleep on the kid. All right, how did that happen, and did I ever think it was going to happen? No, I did not. But why did that happen? Well, let's see here. First off, I want nothing to do with this at bat. A couple things that make Jake very difficult to hit. This direction with his body, the big turn. So he's stepping right at me. And you can see, look at my body here. Watch, let's see, let's go back to me relaxed. Nice squiggly line there, and then watch where my body goes. I'm not even planning on swinging the bat here, but I am already drifting this way. Kind of a funky at bat, facing Arrieta, especially this year. He was so good. But he steps across the body, and so I want nothing to do with this. You can see my body just kind of getting out of the way there. I have absolutely no intention of swinging the bat in this at-bat. I was fully planning on taking the entire time, but ended up obviously not happening. I left this on the screen here because you see here there's 0, 0, 3 zeros, 3 zeros, 0, 0. This is what my lifetime batting average basically looks like. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I suck at hitting, and for that reason, I hate it. So anyway, here we go. This is where it starts to get interesting. This guy right here is Miguel Montero. I played with Miguel in Arizona. Some of you may have read those articles, so we have a history together. I don't really have anything against Miguel. I guess he at some point had something against me. But the first inside story is after the first pitch that was a ball that missed inside over here, he kind of laughed and said, you know, actually it started, I walked up to the plate and I said, Miggy, how's it going? And just said, what's up? After the first pitch, he asked me, you remember how to do this? Because this at bat happened, I believe, in 2015. And we played together last in 2012 in Arizona. So it's been a while since I've hit. So he asked me kind of jokingly, do you remember how to do this? And I said, nope, I've never known how to do it. I probably will never know how to do it. Just get me out of here as quick as possible. So I say this to him during the at-bat. So here we go. Here again, body going this way. Let's break down these swing mechanics. Open feet would be great if my torso was closed, but it's not because it's also going this way. Very little shoulder hip separation. Backside doesn't activate at all. Not ready to hit. Just kind of pulling the hands in here. Look at the movement on this pitch, though. This thing's nasty. Look how much that ball moved. Crazy. Anyway, we get to 2-0 here. And then, so Arrieta throws kind of a cut four-seam that's straight, and he throws that big two-seamer. What he should have known about this, I know I do this for a lot of other people. I probably should have started here, but I didn't have the right camera angle. This is the strike zone plot that he has to be looking at going into the game. I don't hit anything in here, and I don't hit anything out here either, or anywhere on the screen. I don't hit any of it, because at this point I have exactly 0 big league hits. What he didn't know, though, is that I do have a nice little sweet spot, like right here. It's about a ball width. It's maybe smaller than a ball, but if you hit that exact spot when I open up this way and my feet go this way and my shoulder goes this way and my arm bars and everything, my head goes this way, my bat lags through and the barrel gets to about this position on the plate. And so this ends up right on the sweet spot. So this is about the only pitch I can hit, and you'll see that play out. Anyway, so we go here, and this is me having absolutely no interest at all in swinging the bat, just turning away from it. And now I'm in 3-0, so I'm definitely not swinging 3-0 because I might get on base and walk. Another thing to look at, let's see if we have it here. Oh, I guess I cut it off. But this hole at bat, Miguel is kind of giving Arrieta the, like, come on, just throw it down the middle, because he knows that I don't want any part of swinging. I've already basically told him that. I don't know how to hit. I suck at it. I want no part of it. I just want to be out and get back to the dugout so I can think about pitching. Jake doesn't know that, obviously. He hasn't talked to Miguel. So anyway, 3-0 here. This is the straight one. This is the kind of straight cut four-seam fastball that Jake throws. And then this one here is the big two-seamer that he throws. So those are the two pitches on display there. Anyway, we go 3-0. And now I'm auto-taking the next two pitches. So I give the old, this is inspired by Michael Brantley, because every time Michael auto-takes, he just turns the back foot in. So I have no intention of swinging here. I'm just like joking around and playing Michael Brantley for a second and just firing the back hip. We get this, probably a strike. Yeah, it's probably a strike. Whatever. But yeah, just joking around, no intention of swinging. Now we're 3-1, still no intention of swinging, and he throws this kind of straight cut fastball thing again. So now I've seen two pitches that if you look from over the top, look kind of like this. Now he throws the one that looks like this, and then it takes off to the right and sinks a little bit. So here's this. It starts off, if you look at where this pitch starts, basically just middle of Montero's chest plate, ends up straight. This one starts off basically middle of Montero's chest plate and then just really runs in and sinks. I honestly don't know how I touched this ball. I pounded it literally straight into the ground. This is probably a ball. Look how bad my swing is. This is awful. Feet really open up. When I got to 3-2, I was like, oh, if I see that middle pitch again, I guess I'll swing at that. Maybe I have a chance. But anyway, feet really open up here. Hips open. This is good. Torso's also open, flying this way. Not good. Not good at all. Arm is barred right here. Terrible. Look at this position. I got made fun of a lot for this at bat because of the positions that I get into. This is awful. Like if I ever see a hitter in this position, I feel like I won. And then the bat just like, I don't even know what happens here. It looks like the bat actually comes up. Like the ball almost hits it, and I have so little tension in my hands and so little grip strength that the bat actually goes from this position to like this position because the ball that hitting on the bottom of it pushes the bat up. That's kind of what it looks like here. Just, I don't know, maybe the bat's just going forward, but just awful. I don't want to look at that. It's a train wreck. Just terrible. So I don't know how this swing ever got a hit in the big leagues is absolutely beyond me. Actually, it's not, because now the next pitch, remember this one started in this area and ran here, and I was over the top of it. This pitch, he starts in this general area, and it stays in that one little hot spot that I told you that I have, and it's the straight one. And so you see this again, feet open, hips open, torso open, arm bar, all the terrible things. But when the bat lags through the zone, here is the barrel. It gets to like this part of the plate like we discussed. Here is this little sweet spot that happens to be right on my barrel. And we get a base hit. 97 off the bat. Official StatCast numbers, for those who don't know. Little inside information for you. 97 off the bat. Yeah, any pitch that's not in this location, I can't hit. I think all of my hits, all three of my big league hits have been almost in this exact location. that's what my barrel can hit, and that's it. So there it is. There's the hit, and then we play it forward. This is where the fun part comes in. We got clapping here, Bart back here. We got some really excited people right here. Yes. There he is. There's Brant. What's up, Brant? Just that poopy face. Like, I can't believe that just happened. I think that's Brantley. I could be wrong. It looks like him. We got some, we got this. This is what I want to show you right here. Right up in here. Look at this. This is signaling for the baseball. All right? Give us the baseball because that's his first hit. And this is where the fun part comes in. I'm like, I don't know what to do here. I'm on base. I don't know if I should be excited. I'm confused. I'm like, how did I get a hit? This is odd. I also know, Sandy, big smile, very happy. I also know, though, this is where the fun story comes in. About a week and a half before this, Brandon Moss had hit his 100th home run in Kansas City, and it went into the bullpen. And so our bullpen members had the ball, and they refused to give it back to him because it was his 100th home run. Brandon wanted it, get it authenticated. It's a big milestone. So they refused to give it back to him unless he paid a ransom note. So every member of the bullpen wrote down an item that they wanted. So you have iPad, iPhone, MacBook, whatever. The list just happens to come out with a bunch of Apple products on it. All right. So it gets posted online, and it's kind of this big story of, that we're ransoming his ball back to him, and it's kind of, it catches a little bit of wind. Well, a week later at the Apple, what do they call them? Summits, the Apple meeting, the event, whatever it is. They put a picture of our ransom note, up on their keynote presentation. And they say, oh, look at this. They tell the story, and they say, the bullpen just wants a bunch of Apple products. We got a bunch of Apple users in Cleveland. So what we're going to do is we're going to send all of them what they requested on that list. We're going to get Brandon's ball back to him, and this is going to be an Apple sponsorship type of thing. Great. Actually, everybody did end up getting their stuff as far as I know. Well, of course, as soon as that happened, any sort of ball that people, any ball that people would want authenticated the rest of the year was going to be ransomed. Teammates were going to snatch the ball, or going to hold it for ransom and get this out of the person and get that out of the person. And it just became a thing this year. So they steal my first hit ball. They ransom it. I believe Brantley was involved in this scheme. I know Jan Gomes was involved in this scheme. So my ball goes missing. I get a ransom note, as I expected. And on the ransom note is a recliner chair, like a full massage reclining chair. And I forget what the other thing was. I forget what it was. But 2 people. So I knew there's 2 people involved. No way I'm paying that stuff. So I just go back and forth. I play it off cool. I'm like, I don't really care about the ball. I'm not a hitter, so it doesn't matter to me. So I figured if I downplayed the importance, they would get over it. Didn't happen. Then one day I get the ball back. It appears in my locker. And so I give it to our media director, Bart Swain, to have decorated because you get authenticated, and then you get, there's a guy in Cleveland that decorates all the balls and writes, what it was for and makes it. It's really cool. So you give it to Bart, and Bart goes and gives it to the guy, and he paints it, and the whole deal. So I give it to Bart. Bart happens to leave it sitting out on the table, and it disappears again. So now I get a second ransom note, and the second ransom note has like 6 pairs of shoes on it, Jordan shoes and Nike shoes. And so I said, oh, okay, this makes sense to me because we got 6 clubhouse guys, and I know their sizes for their shoes. I'm like, these are all the sizes for the clubhouse guys. And I'm like, oh, okay, this makes sense. I'll pay this one. I'll pay whoever has my ball. The 6 pairs of Nike shoes, I'll buy it. I'll get it because the clubhouse guys are going to get to use them. They work really hard. They help us out a ton. We're really appreciative of all of those guys. So I'll get the shoes. So I buy the shoes. The shoes come in, distribute them off to the clubhouse guys. And I'm like, okay, whoever has my ball, I'd like my ball back. I paid the ransom. No ball. The ball got lost. No one told me it got lost. So it goes the rest of the year. And now I've kind of identified that I think Brantley's involved with this scheme. So I keep needling him all year. All year. Where's my ball? Where's my ball? Give me my ball back. This and that all the whole time. Just trying to be as annoying as possible. Just being a pest. I'm good at that. And so it gets to the end of the year, still no baseball. Goes to the offseason, no baseball. Goes all the way through the next year, no baseball. So we get into, let's see, this happened in 2015, 16. We get into 2017. And sometime in the middle of 2017, Jason Kipnis is cleaning out his room and finds an authenticated ball in a sock in one of his drawers. Has no idea what it's for. Takes it to the authenticator. They scan the little authentication sticker and it pops up, Trevor Bauer's first hit baseball. So Jason, being the stand-up guy he is, comes to me and gives me the baseball and tells me the whole entire backstory, how they freaked out because they lost the baseball and they didn't know what to do, and so they thought I would just forget about it, and they were hoping I'd forget about it. And then when he found the ball, he was super relieved and gave it back to me. So that all stems from this at bat. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to break it down, show you what a bad hitter looks like, what a terrible swing looks like, and what getting lucky, what a pitcher hitting a hitter's barrel actually looks like. Because I didn't hit that pitch, Jake hit my barrel. Give you a couple inside little tidbits. Hopefully you guys laughed. I think it was pretty funny. I didn't think it was funny in the moment. I didn't think it was funny, Jason. But now I think it's funny because I have my first hit ball back. So anyway, that's today's episode. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out on my goal to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. Leave me a like or a dislike if you don't like this video. If you're a Cubs fan and you don't like seeing me dominate the Cubs, don't know what to tell you. Probably going to happen quite a bit more. But you guys got a World Series off me. So anyway, leave me a like or a dislike, whatever your temperament is. Let me know what you like about this video, what you don't like about it, anything you want to see, other at-bats that you want to see me break down. Whatever's on your mind, leave it in the comments. I love reading them, love interacting with you guys. And I think that's it. Oh, let anybody who doesn't know about this channel know about it. Share this video with people that might find it entertaining. I make this content to entertain all you people. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.